I am your Director of Business Operations and Career Coach at the AOG. I am trying something new, and I'm going to make some videos to answer some of your most commonly asked questions. As we come up on a SACC, Service Academy Career Conference, if you're not familiar, I get a lot of questions, and most of them have to do with whether or not to attend SACC and kind of some of the details about it. So I want to answer a couple of those really quickly here, and if you have other questions, you can always email me. I'll list that contact information at the end. So first of all, what are the benefits of attending a SACC? Do you even need to attend one? There's travel, there's hotel, there's attending, there's taking days off work. I get it. There are benefits to attending SACC, and I'm going to tell you a few of them. So one is just to get an idea of what a job fair is like. If you've been in the military for any amount of time, you probably haven't had a civilian career, you've never had to go to a job fair, you've never had to interview. This is a great way to get a feel for what the job fair is like, see it for yourself, and become a little more comfortable with the environment that you'll be in when you do start your official job search. I always recommend that folks start looking at least 12 to 24 months out from their transition date, whether that's from the military or whether that's from a civilian career to a civilian career. Start looking early and look often and everywhere that you can. So get a feel for what that job fair actually looks like. Start building your network. Everyone needs a network. The further you get into your career, the more important it will be to have a strong network, and your alumni association, your fellow alumni are really where you should start building that network. You've got a common background, you understand where you came from. Academy to military officer to the civilian workforce is a challenging transition, but it can be done, and a lot of folks have already done it. So come to SACC to meet some of those people and share experiences and learn from what other people have done. Also interact with your alumni staff, your alumni association staff. I'm there. The alumni association staff from the other academies are there. We've all been doing this for a very long time, so we know how to help you, and we've been running this event for about 23 years. I've been here for almost 6, and really we know what we can do to help you in the job search. So come to SACC just to meet us, if nothing else, and start building your career plan. If you don't know what you want to do, if you know you want to change careers, I'm a pilot, and I don't want to go into commercial airline piloting, so I want to just see what else is out there. Come see us, come to SACC, meet some employers, see what kinds of jobs are out there, and really start getting a feel for where you want your career to go. And then learn about other career opportunities. Things that you may have never thought of will be at SACC. The recruiters will be bringing jobs. We can talk to you about what opportunities exist out there. So come, just have the conversation, talk to folks, and just see what else is out there. There are a lot of opportunities out there for a separating or retiring Air Force officer, especially for a Service Academy graduate, especially for an Air Force Academy graduate. Second question is, which SACC is the best one to attend? There are 4, right? So Savannah, Georgia is usually in February, March timeframe. May is always DC. That's our largest SACC. August is San Diego, and November is typically San Antonio. So of your 4 choices, which one is the best? None of them are the best. They're all amazing, and they're all worth attending. Really, you should be choosing a SACC based on your career transition timeline. They all have great employers. A lot of the employers come to all 4, so you'll see a lot of familiar faces. These are not regional job fairs, folks, so they're not based on the jobs that are available. So the Savannah SACC doesn't only have jobs that are available in Savannah or Georgia or even the Southeast. We're dealing with national employers who are recruiting for positions all over the country. So come to whichever one fits your timeline. If you're 12 to 24 months out, come to the one that makes sense for you. You can do some research. SACC Job Fair online has a website that will show you all of the companies attending each event. So go log on there and view the companies attending. If there are a couple of companies that you have your eye on that you in particular want to meet, go to the job fair that they're at. Go to the one that makes the most sense for you. Don't necessarily go just because it's in a certain region where you want to work. About 75% of your fellow alumni actually travel into each SACC. So these are really based on you and your needs and your timeline, not necessarily the location itself. So DC is typically the largest one we have. It is typically over 120 employers and universities. Universities are there to talk talk to you about advanced degrees. Employers are there recruiting for positions. San Antonio is the next largest. Of course, it is Military City, USA. So if you are located anywhere near any of the cities where we have a SACC, come just join us and get the experience. Even if you don't even know when you're going to transition, come join us just for the networking piece of it. San Diego and Savannah are also great. They're a little more laid back, I would say. Each one has kind of their own personality, but come check them out. It depends on what you make of the experience. So any one of them will offer a great opportunity for networking, for learning about career opportunities, for developing your career plan, and a chance to meet with me. And lastly, is it only for JMOs? I get this question all the time. No, SACC is not only for junior military officers. SACC is for everyone. Junior military officers have a lot of experience at SACC job fairs in getting jobs, of course, because the entry level for them is much lower. So the entry points into organizations for a JMO are this big, and the older, more experienced folks that we have tend to be qualified for higher level positions. So as you go up the organizational pyramid, there are less and less positions open. So that time frame typically takes longer the more experience you have, and so you probably won't get a job at SACC. We do have JMOs that get jobs at SACC or shortly thereafter. If you're a senior military officer, you're using SACC for a different reason. You're using it to develop and build on your network. You're using it to learn about what's out there and to make contacts in the employer, corporate, recruiting, alumni association, expert arena. You're not using it to get a job that day. You are really probably looking at jobs that they'll be hiring for 6 to 12 months out. So as long as your expectations are realistic, SACC can really benefit JMOs and senior military officers, but it's also for civilians as well. So transitioning between civilian to civilian careers, SACC is for you too. So the real benefit comes in the networking, and this is the only venue that you will have to meet hundreds and hundreds of Service Academy alumni that know exactly where you've been, they understand your experience, and also to talk to employers who know the exact same thing. That's why they're there. They're there to talk to Service Academy alumni. So really use it as a networking opportunity. So those are all the questions that I have for today that I wanted to answer. This is the first of what I hope will be a series of videos that answers your questions about career services for Air Force Academy graduates in particular. So if you thought this video was helpful, please hit the like button below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I want to know I'm not just talking to myself. So comments and constructive feedback are always welcome. If you have questions, you can always email them to me at careers.usafa.org or at my email at careers@AOG USAFA.org, and all the contact information will be listed at the end. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I would love to answer your questions. So if you have a question that you would like me to answer here, please submit them via email. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you at a future SACC. Bye!